Hi, I'm Lofi.
I'm Jinxie.
And this is Outlander episode 10.
Mm-hmm.
In the last one,
They had their big fight, their first big fight,
Mm-hmm.
and they made up.
There you go. That's it. That's a
A
summary.
lot of stuff happened.
Yeah.
This episode, I'm really looking forward to. They mentioned Sandringham in the last episode, the Duke of Sandringham, who is Randall's backer. But I think Colum is going to try and talk to him. I'm not sure. Something's going to happen there.
Right.
I'm really
Since
excited.
they had to escape from
The fort, whatever.
before the episode.
Yeah.
Lord Colum wanted Jamie to be his heir. We found that out, which you kind of like didn't really suspect, but
I think they hinted at it, like gave undertones of it, so I think that was there. Just we didn't really understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really interesting because that means that he doesn't want Dougal to take over. Also, they found that thing under the bed.
Oh yeah,
the thing they heard, the curse thing.
Yeah,
I forget the girl's name. So
I'm horrible with names, so don't look at me.
Yeah, starts with an L. Is it her that's
that.
really like doing it, or someone else? Because a lot of people apparently are not happy about the marriage. So
That's
could
true.
be, but it could also just be her.
Odds are, I think that kind of thing would be her, because we already know she was interested in love potions and things like that.
Yeah.
So
I really feel like the last episode capped off some stuff and then really set in motion some stuff. So that's why I'm like
excited to see what happens.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get into it.
This intro's making me feel really good.
I know, that's why I was like, how dare you skip the intro?
Yeah. I didn't know I was skipping the intro. I thought I was just skipping the recap. I didn't know it would also skip the intro. Start with the sex scene that I'm going to have to cut out.
The Duke of Sandringham's arrived to take counsel with the laird. He's taken up residence in Millwood House.
I'm so excited to see this.
The Duke is a close ally of Blackjack Randall.
Did Randall tell you that?
He promised.
I made no such pledge.
Both be respecting your wishes on that account.
Like, maybe you can convince him to call Randall off?
This is my first real opportunity to gain a pardon. I can finally return home to Larrybrook. Be happy there. I know we would.
Oh, God, you keep talking about it. It's making me nervous. I think it's not going to happen.
I also don't think it's going to happen.
Just the way. It's too ominous. I'm so sorry, Jamie. You're talking about it too much.
Jamie Fraser was and is mine. And you did us both the wrong past bearing when you stole him away.
A mistaken child.
My poor Jamie.
What?
It's her own story.
He must have to get himself swine drunk of a night before he can stand to plough your fields.
Shouldn't have done that. Sorry.
She just apologized right away. Oh, Claire.
Damn it all, Jeannie, bring me my chamber pot. Go on you go.
I should be going.
By Christ's heaven, you should.
God, this guy.
Poor guy. I mean, I only feel so bad.
I am interested to find out a lot more about Galis, because I feel like we haven't seen her that much. She's an intriguing character.
Yeah, she's fun. I don't know if she's a good character or a bad character. I think she's more of like just chaotic own person.
Yeah, I agree.
She's like, this looks familiar.
Is she like a predecessor of this group of ladies?
Could be. Probably.
Oh, is it the exact same dance, too?
Mm-hmm. Same ritual.
Maybe she knows the secret to the stones.
And you're pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
I have a lover.
Anyone I know?
It's Dougal Mackenzie.
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew
God.
it. I was like thinking about it. I'm like, is it fucking Dougal?
Dougal gave you this.
The Duke of Sandringham himself presented it to him.
This Duke is all over the place this episode.
A trinket like this would be wasted on the likes of her. So, he gave it to me.
Dougal's married?
I also didn't even realize that.
Wasn't Sandringham a suspected Jacobite himself?
I believe you're right. Now that's odd.
Odd indeed.
Is he playing both sides, though, or something?
It could be. I mean, if he's a duke, that kind of makes sense. You're like, I'm going to go for, like, who's ever on top.
Wait.
No, listen. It's a baby.
Oh, no.
Claire, that's a fairy hill.
Oh, no. What are you going to do with a baby?
I know, but we haven't seen any examples of actual magic back here, besides, like, the time travel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably not a fairy baby.
Yeah, that's and that seems more tied to a place than, like, a Like a place of spiritual energy versus actual mystical beings.
It is a baby!
Oh no, is it too late?
Oh, God.
Because it just stopped crying.
Oh no! How sad. Whose baby is it?
Before I go, there is one question I hope you'll answer.
How could one refuse? Just one question to so fair a lady.
How much Jacobite gold did Dougal Mackenzie pass along to you?
I don't want to be over hasty about Jamie. I'm really so fond of him.
Good. Yay! Nice job, Claire.
Oh, I hope this doesn't go horribly wrong.
I know, I still can't help but be nervous about it. Even though this is actually going quite well, the guy doesn't seem as creepy as Randall.
His biggest care is himself.
Yeah.
So.
Dougal. He's just learned that his wife's perished from a sudden illness and he's gone raging drunk.
Oh no. Oh no. Poor Dougal. I mean, I only feel slightly bad. But
We've never met her. So.
I know, but I mean,
yeah.
Obviously, I don't think he wanted her dead.
It's my fault. All of it.
Yeah, he definitely feels guilty.
It's all my fault.
He's like, we're just gonna pretend this is some more liquor.
All of you.
They're shields.
These poor guys.
Hey.
I just see the slick my dust. Eh?
Aye.
Oh, God.
How are you going to get him to take it?
He's gonna drink it.
What makes you think he did a few?
Get off me! Come on!
Oh, he's so out of control. I mean, I know it's not supposed to... I mean, he's sad, but it's just so humorous.
They do tend to do that. A mix of humorous and, like, sad or serious kind of thing. I thought I was going to smash on the ground for a second. And I was like...
It's like the tension.
If you drop him, I'll have your balls.
I honestly don't know if he feels the way Galus does. Because Galus doesn't care about her husband at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know if his guilt will hold him back from a relationship with her. Although she's pregnant, so...
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Yes, I've heard. Though it doesn't put the same smile on my face, if that's what you're hoping.
I mean, it's not like she did it, but she did pray for it, so it's like, ugh. I don't think the summoning did anything.
I don't think so either, but I think she believes it possibly does.
Yeah.
I don't think she cares if it did or didn't. She's like, it worked.
Now Dougal and I can be together.
What about your husband?
Your husband might have something to say about that.
Oh no, she does give him lots of stuff.
I hope you didn't kill your husband.
Although, I mean, he could have been sick for a long time because he seems to have intestinal issues for a long time. But...
Oh, I'm so nervous about this meeting.
I hope everything goes well. I hope everything goes well.
Who's that?
I don't know.
What the hell are the McDonald's doing visiting the Duke of Sandringham?
Apparently everyone in the world is visiting this dude.
I mean, I guess it's not so often you get a Duke in town, I guess.
Also, we don't know anything about the McDonald's. Yeah. Mackenzies are the only ones we've met so far.
I had no idea my acquaintanceship with Captain Randall was such common knowledge. It could be done. However, Jamie, favors must be returned. I've been challenged to a duel.
Oh.
By the
Oh,
McDonald's,
that's what the guns were.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's not too bad.
I myself will be in the line of fire. All that I require from Jamie is that he appears as my second. Alas, my servants have chosen for their beauty, not their belligerence.
I doubt he's going to stay as the second, to be honest. I bet he's going to be involved in the duel.
Of course
but,
he is.
You know, I feel like this is an okay thing to pay for this exchange.
I mean, like, there's a chance of death, but, like, so.
Oh, what is that?
Fancy.
Is that a peacock?
It's a pie.
Peacock pie?
Mm-hmm.
I would not eat that.
It's a stuffed peacock on top of a peacock pie, I'm assuming. Great British Bake Off would be jealous of that.
His Grace, the Duke of Sandringham. It is our honor to share our bounty with you.
It's gonna be a long
we're
one.
doing this?
Sanjiva!
Sanjiva. Let me guess. This must be Mrs. Fraser.
You bastard. You had to get your pound of flesh, didn't you?
Of course he did.
Well, if anything happens to Jamie during your little duel, quid pro quo.
So you better hope that nothing happens to me, or this petition.
That's
your
true.
husband's will never reach London.
Yep. I mean, I guess it's the best kind of deal. You both have something to lose.
You need to make some more high-up English friends, Claire. That way you don't
How
have
is
to
she
rely
going
on
to
this
be?
one
She's
dude.
in
I don't
Scotland.
know. I'm just saying. I realized during this episode that she should maybe do that.
Oh no.
Dying.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's been dying this whole time. I don't think you want the deaths to be this close together, though.
I know, I feel like it's suspicious.
Yeah. I don't think she would have done something.
However, what I found was anything but a grieving widow.
Oh. Oh shit,
Was
Colum
Duke-
knows. Colum knows. Look at him.
It was then I noticed traces of a peculiar odor. Bitter almonds.
Oh, he poisoned him.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
It makes me extra nervous because if they could poison them, they could poison Colum, they could
They
poison
wouldn't, though.
anyone, you know?
I don't think they would.
Let's get what they want. You don't know. You don't know. I mean, not like I was
mean-
particularly attached to either one of them, but
Dougal might with some convincing.
yeah.
But I don't think he would, like, because I think he does honor family.
Time for the duel!
Are you ready?
I mean, odds are neither of them are going to hit each other.
Does the Duke of Sandringham offer his apology for non-payment of debt?
I do.
And does Andrew MacDonald accept said apology?
I do.
Done.
That's how it works.
Let's drink to friendship.
I mean, that's what duels really are. It's all like, usually just pump and happenstance.
That was
Because
it.
they purposely stand far enough away that you're not going to hit each other with bad weapons.
Order your boys to hold their tongues.
Let it go, lads. Mind your manners.
Father, the man rents a great house, but cannot pay an honest debt.
You are going to cause him more trouble than he needs.
Come, Jamie, let's not descend to calling of names.
Aye, into the woods you go. To find a fallen log to bend each other over.
Was it true the MacDonalds learn of love by rutting with their mother?
I mean, you started it.
Buggering sugar!
Jesus Christ.
That's not how you do a duel, you idiot. Your lord is going to be so pissed at you.
Jamie's gonna have to take them all.
I mean, technically this is not the Duke's fault,
Yeah.
so...
I mean, he's not killing them, so he's
Yeah.
just taking them out.
Oh no, did he kill that guy?
I don't know. The dude just like comes over.
So desperately sorry. Nothing to be alarmed about, merely a scratch. Do tell your wife it wasn't.
He's gonna be like, why do I need to tell my wife that?
Concern yourself not. I shall honor my side of the bargain.
Well, I mean, good.
I mean, yeah, he's doing his part. He's like, this was not my fault. Bye.
I mean, yeah, they did kind of
No,
knock
it really
themselves up, and the
wasn't.
Duke was like, let's not.
Yeah, that wasn't the Duke's fault at all. That was more of just the normal rivalry.
I like how we're both like, yeah, he got cut up, but it was totally worth it to get rid of Captain Jack Randall.
And the Duke did take the petition.
He's just trying to
Of course,
convince her
we're
to be like,
celebrating.
oh good, we're fine.
She's not having a good week, okay? Her best friend is a murderess. Dougal is possibly a murderer.
You're not normally a closed-mouthed woman, Claire.
Because she's trying not to yell at
Expected
you.
noise, your displeasure. But quiet anger can be very effective.
Or is she too focused on the murder?
I will not spurn Gillis Duncan.
Oh.
By Christ. You actually love the bitch.
Oh. Okay.
I do love her. And with just cause. Brother, she's carrying my child.
No. It's Arthur Duncan's child. Just as Hamish is my child.
This is really awkward.
And if
Yeah.
you think you're going to be marrying that evil temptress, you're very sadly mistaken.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know.
Just let him marry her. Just let him go into exile and be disgraced.
Yeah, let him marry and keep him away.
You hold your gab, you will speak when you are spoken to.
Ooh, he's still mad at him.
Well, he did just get into a duel with their arch
Yeah.
nemesis.
I mean, he has reason to be angry. He knows that she murdered him. Like, he can just tell.
And it'd be different if he did die of natural causes, but
Yeah.
Like, the timing was too perfect.
Jamie Fraser. How dare you shed MacDonald blood without my approbation?
They started it.
You will leave that wife of yours here.
Oh, no.
I see no...
You flap that tongue at me again, lad, I'll have it cut out to the root.
He's just mad at all of you. You got married without asking. You've been Jacobites without asking. Like,
You having an affair with a woman and then kill other people without asking.
yep.
Yeah, everything.
Got into a duel without asking.
You're travelling with an open wound, and I won't be there to tend to you.
No need to fret, lass. I've already packed me enough fresh bandages to cover me from face to feet.
What's gonna happen to her, though, without him there?
I know.
Stay away from her, Claire.
She's gonna do the exact opposite. You know that, right?
These are dangerous times, Money and Down. Be careful.
I will.
I said, kiss, I done a swallow.
Poor Dougal has to watch it.
Right. Well, because
He's like, excuse me, I just got ripped. My relationship just got ripped apart.
both of his relationships got ripped apart. I do wonder if, like, the fever was just good timing, and then they were like, well...
I think so, just from how guilty he felt about her death, maybe. Bye-bye, Jamie, don't be gone too long. You know trouble's gonna happen without you there.
It will be interesting to see what happens with Jamie and Dougal, though. I hope they show it.
A letter has arrived for you, madam.
Just makes
From
me
the
wonder.
village.
It's probably Galus. It's from the village.
Oh, yeah. Come quick. You know you're going to. You're not going to leave her on her own.
Your letter.
What letter?
The one you sent.
It was a trick?
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Leave? Go where?
Whatever you choose, I don't care.
Well, that's a comfort. In that case, I'll remain here.
Is she blind?
I just think she knows there's not a better option.
I know you poisoned your husband, and I'm not the only one.
Your concern touches my heart, but it's misplaced.
Is it?
Did she just leave it out?
Open up!
Oh, shit.
Flee my own house. Like a thief in the night. I won't have it.
I mean, it might be better to just stay and bluff it out at this
I
point.
guess. I mean, are they really going to hang a woman?
You're under arrest for witchcraft.
Under whose orders?
Well, looky here, the other sorceress.
What?
What on earth have I done?
You'll hear all about it at the trial.
What? Is this Column's doing? Because he
No.
doesn't...
It's Leary. Oh, shit, I hit the thingy. Don't you think that set her up to go there? And was saying that she, like, maybe she's the witness who, because they sold her witch stuff.
Oh.
She's the only one that they've done witch stuff for.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Just delusional girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Claire, you should have hit her harder. Ugh. Ugh!
I mean, they're not going to kill her when she's pregnant.
Yeah. Well, they might if they thought it was a witch baby. But honestly, I think they're going to get out of it.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that Claire is going to be like...
Are they both going to get out of it? That's my concern. True. I mean, because with Jamie and Dougal both gone, is the news going to get to him fast enough? I mean, obviously, obviously, yes, because the minute they were arrested, one of them would be riding off to go tell them.
One of the others, yeah, they would hear about it.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, that's stressful. It's very intriguing, though.
Mad at Leary. I'm so annoyed with her.
I mean, I feel like that's always one of the things is like young girls in love doing stupid things. Sorry, if you've ever seen the movie Atonement, I never read the book, but I saw the movie. And
I don't want to talk about the movie Atonement. I hate it. Instead, I would like to say what annoys me the most is that she blames Claire and not Jamie. I hate it when it's like, oh, you took him from me, blah, 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 or whatever. I'm like, girl, why don't you blame the guy? It's not like she, like, magicked Jamie into liking her. Jamie's the one who made a decision to marry her, whether he likes her or not. But whether he doesn't want to cheat on her or not.
She might have magicked her.
It's just, ugh.
People can be delusional when they want to. Guys and girls.
I hope Claire tells everyone that she sold Leary dung. And was like, yeah, I gave her a poop potion. That was the potion I gave her. I'm not a witch.
That's how that's gonna
work. Hope you enjoyed it, Leary.
Yeah.
Interesting episode. I thought it was really good. With the introduction of the Duke of Sandringham. He's not what I expected at all.
Same.
Because of how Randall is.
I like that he's not what I expected, though, because you are expecting some sort of, like, hoity-toity, like, rough Duke sort of person, just like, and it turns out he's just sort of like a willy-nilly, I just care about myself and what I can do for me.
Yeah.
So I make relationships with everybody.
Yeah, definitely a gambler, a drinker.
He's like, I have a lot of problems, so I need rough people to get me out of my problems.
Yeah, right?
But I also think he's willing to, like, get rid of someone when they become too much of a problem.
Agreed.
So, almost better than being an overly loyal guy.
Yeah, so hopefully the whole Randall thing gets cleared up and he gets sent away, at least for a while. I don't think he's going to be gone forever if he does get sent away. It was interesting also because I think Sandringham is definitely involved politically. Like, I don't know if he's really
Jacobite?
Yeah, Jacobite, or something else is going on. Maybe he just really doesn't like the current king, or, you know...
Or he has a deal with somebody else who happens to be a Jacobite.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he might just have close relations with the Jacobite king. So he's like, in terms of political value, having this guy in charge, I'm closer to him versus the British king.
Yeah.
So he probably promised him, like, oh, well, you know, if I was... I mean, granted... It doesn't sound like he wants to be king, but probably somebody in the army was like, well, if he becomes king, then you become whatever. Whatever. And
we still didn't get clear about why he was protecting Randall, though. But I did...
for a tit for tat kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe. But all of the Duke's scenes were entertaining, so I'm glad they're introducing another entertaining character. Dougal, Galus, and Colum. So I had, like, mixed opinions about Dougal and Galus during this episode because it's not like I care about their spouses. So, like, I don't care that they were married and then they had an affair and are having a baby. And if their spouses died of natural causes, then, like, whatevs. I don't really care. But if Galus killed him, like, other people get caught up in her mess, like Claire has just now. So that was one of my concerns, was, like, I said they could kill someone else, or, like, I mean, Colum picked it up like that.
Yeah.
So...
But Colum wasn't actually going to do anything about it. I think he was just going to exile him and be like, you need to stay away from this mess.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing, I think it's also... I think even though Callum wouldn't do anything about it, I think he knew that Galus's reputation would catch up with her, which is why he was so against it. I don't think it's that he wanted to marry some other woman after his wife died. I think it was because it's that woman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Colum. The thing about it also is that Colum was going to punish her, but I don't think he was going to punish her with witchcraft like this. This is all Leary's doing.
Because witchcraft is a much more serious charge, honestly, than murder.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because I think Colum was just going to cover it up.
Yeah, and just be like...
Because she is pregnant.
Or maybe exile her or something.
Yeah. I don't know how he's going to take care of it, but I don't think he was going to do this. I do feel like it kind of came out of nowhere. One, we found out that Dougal was married in this episode, and that he's having a relationship with Galus in this episode. So I do feel like it came out of nowhere.
But it's also kind of like, there's been a lot going on. They were out of town for a while. So it's one of those things where it did come out of nowhere, but I'm not surprised about it. Like I said, obviously, because Dougal was attracted to Claire previously. So in my mind, if that's the type of woman he likes, I could see him being in a relationship with Galus.
Yeah,
and Galus obviously sort of likes men with a little bit of power. So again, I could see it. And also they're both very middle of the road people in terms of morality. Oh, yeah. So
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it makes me look at Dougal a little bit differently because he really did care about Galus. And I think I said about halfway through the episode that I wasn't sure he felt the same way that she did. Like, I thought maybe that they just had an affair, but he felt so guilty about his wife dying that I wasn't sure that he would accept having a relationship with her afterwards. But when he was talking to Colum at the end, talking about the baby, it was clear that he really did have strong feelings for Galus and the baby. So that was interesting.
I know. It's very weird to feel slightly bad for a couple where a murder was involved.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing.
But again, it's also one of those things of like, it's a different time. It's not like now where she could have just divorced her husband.
And I really do like Galus.
That wouldn't have been an option. And her husband didn't seem that great of a guy. But I mean, we don't really know him.
Husband? Is divorce allowed at this time period? We do not know. Well, especially in Scotland, because we don't know the differences.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it'd be
I do think it was incredibly stupid of her to kill him so quickly. Could have at least waited like
another month. I know.
And then it was just, and then not to think that there wouldn't be any repercussions.
I know. Like, at least like 2 weeks.
No, yeah,
you know, this is horrible timing. And don't do it when there's some other duke there. You know, you need to do it. I guess though she wanted an audience to make sure that they didn't think she did it.
That's true. But Bad time.
It's a mess.
I wish she'd been a little bit smarter about her murder.
Mm-hmm. Even though apparently the murder doesn't matter in terms of downfall.
Yeah.
It's just pissing off a teenage girl.
I am kind of looking forward a little bit to the witch trials because I think, first of all, Claire's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no! Do you think the priest is going to come back?
Yes.
The douchey priest.
The thing is, because, witchcraft, I don't think is under Column's privy? Purview? Purview, that's what I was looking for. So...
I don't know who these dudes are. Witch
I don't know who will be.
They're witch finders.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next episode, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hope that the trial takes place all in one episode.
Yes.
If it's a two-parter or something, I'm going to be like,
apprehensive.
Because I am nervous about it.
I look forward to it, but I'm very apprehensive about it. Because, again, we know Claire will make it out, but, like, how unscathed, like, obviously I'm assuming this is an English trial and not a Scottish trial.
I don't know the difference, so I don't know that it matters.
I think it matters in terms of, like, who is the judges.
I'm pretty sure the judges are going to be like the religious institution. I don't think it's going to be like a law thing. I think it's going to be like the priests or whatever, or something like that. I think it's going to be like a religious trial.
I don't know how they're going to get out of it. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's nerve wracking, but I'm kind of excited to see it. But because I do think Claire's going to come out of it a winner. But I feel like some bad things are going to happen in the next episode.
And then also, I'm just getting definitely ahead. If they do get out of it, what is going to happen to what's her name? Leary.
I don't know. Because on the one hand, I'm like, Mrs. Fitz is so nice. She's her niece. I hope that they can just get Leary sent away. Leary's an idiot. Or just get Jamie to straight up say, I love my wife, back off, Leary.
No, that's not going to work.
He didn't tell her that. He just said, I won't betray my wife. That's it. He doesn't say, like, I have feelings for her and I don't have feelings for you.
I'm pretty sure she's delusional enough she won't believe it.
I mean, maybe, but at least it might help a little. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's worth saying. I'm just saying I don't think it'll work. Maybe down the line it will, but I do think she needs to gain some perspective elsewhere.
Sending her away would be the best solution, but I'm just saying that Jamie also needs to step up here because
no,
it's not like Claire's fault that this girl's all crazy for Jamie. Jamie, take care of this. Claire's the one who had to even talk to her after finding under the bed instead of Jamie being like, why the hell did you do this? It's like, Claire had to do it.
Well, I mean, also, I don't think it helped when she gave her the love potion before, but that was more of intended to be, like, harmless. It was early on before things had developed.
Yeah.
But Jamie definitely should have talked to her early on. But I get it. They had a lot of things going on. They were traveling, etc., all this stuff. But it's just a mess.
I'm just saying, Claire shouldn't have to clean up Jamie's mess, okay? That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my feelings about this episode.
Yeah, that's about what I got. It was a good episode, though. I was on like the edge of my seat for so much of it, being like, what's going to happen? And I'm excited and nervous for the next one. Mm-hmm. So, how did you all feel? What are your thoughts on the next episode? Obviously, you've probably all seen it, but like, what were you feeling before you watched it?
Yeah, right. Pretend that you have not seen anything past this episode that we are watching. What were you anticipating most about the next episode?
Or hoping for. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps us out a lot. And we will see you all in the next episode. Bye.
Leary, that bitch.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.